addresses his team about their recent slump.
Jared Cannon enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Daniel Robertson. No balls and one strike. Now the 0-1. Fouled off. The 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Granite waits on it. He's got it one away. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Joe Adell. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the ninth.
Hey, come on now, here we go.
In now is the Yankees DH, Danny Mendick. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 9-0. A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. New York took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Lucas Giolito takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Jared Cannon takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 24, Jared.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Davy Grillon. Reined in, and he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Mendick. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Cannon has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing: he's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Jimmy Govern is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Jared Cannon comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 24, Jared Cannon.
Striding in for Oakland, Ramon Urias. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
The next 0-2. On the ground to third. Scooped up. And there's 1 away. Striding in once again, Ahmad Ludwig. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, we got one.
One out, nobody on. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Ready for another shot now. Logan Davidson. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
He makes the catch, and the Orioles have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Baltimore jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Alex Fagaldi gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Jared Cannon records the save, his third of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching. Jared Cannon takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Jared Cannon.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
The first baseman, Rhys.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Sheldon Noyes. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed, 0-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Sheldon Noyes goes quietly, and they've got only one out left. Yoni Hernandez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the ninth.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Jared Cannon comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 24, Jared.
Ready for another chance? Todd Zinnigy struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. From the stretch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. The Angels find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball.
Second baseman,
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Jones has a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Angels down to their last strike. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first two of this three-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
8-5 tonight. The Baltimore Orioles used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jay Groom earns his first win of the season. Davy Garcia was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Jared Cannon enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Jared Cannon.
Ready now for the White Sox, Gleyber Torres. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Here you go, let it fly.
Heading out towards shallow right. Diaz has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Cannon is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Bottom.
If you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
10-3 at the end of this contest. Chicago scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Michael Kopech.
Your attention,
Jared
please.
Cannon takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless.
Cannon.
Brett Phillips will bat next. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Yeah, the rain's starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Aramis Garcia is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 6-0 the final shutout score today. Baltimore jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jay Groom earns the win, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and Jared Cannon takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Stepping into the box, Greg Jones. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Splitter swung on and missed 0-1.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Up next for Tampa Bay,
Juan Soto comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. He's set, and the pitch. Austin Meadows is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Taken called strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Baltimore Orioles took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. John Means earns the win, his second.
They left 4 men on base. Your attention,
Jared Cannon comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
At least we're getting some save opportunities finally.
Bottom of the inning now, and set
we're not a good team. I don't know how many men get this year.
Strike one to start the at bat.
We have good players, so I don't know why we're so bad.
Straight away right. Diaz is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. Here's the first pitch to him. Austin Riley is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Popped him up. Rutschman over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Settling in now, Vidal Brujan. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
4-2, the final score tonight. The Baltimore Orioles rode an important 6th inning.
Nice. What was that? I think he said 4-game winning streak. That's what we need. I mean, we're early in the season, though, but still. Still need every win we can get. I need to look at what pitch I need to replace. Change up, running fastball. Don't want running fastball, that's for sure. Probably should do this. I just try to get these caps maxed, and that way when I eventually work on these stats, I don't have to worry about the caps because they're already maxed out. Which that one's pretty much, 96 is pretty high. We've got some good overall players. Like, I'm seeing a bunch of 80s. I'm 87. I think our catcher's 91 overall. We got some good players on this team.
This manager is hoping to stoke the competitive fire of his pitchers.
There we go. It's funny. Every save opportunity I think so far has been a 1-run game. Dang, 13-21. I feel like we're lost 2 in a row. I don't know. We're gonna be hanging around like under 500 the whole season, I think.
Jared Cannon takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
24, Jared Cannon.
Digging in now for the Mariners,
battle.
Julio Rodriguez. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
What do they consider
great
solid
job
contact,
pounding
though?
the zone.
That's the real
Strike
question.
1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
Ready with another 0-2. And a swing
never
and a
mind.
miss.
No solid
Good pitch
contact
there
there.
for the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces,
Another one? Okay,
everyone on
back
the
to
team
back.
can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Come on now.
Yeah, all they want me to do is strike him out.
Here's the pitch. Adalberto Mondesi is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2.
This is probably not my
0-2
strikeout pitch, but
and the pitch.
it works.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
Shed Long is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Wasn't even close to that pitch.
For out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5.
Hits per 9 went up, nice. See, we're still in the 70s, but look at walks per 9's at 96. Not gonna walk anybody, that's for sure.
Eastman earns the win.
But yeah, if I can get those hits per 9, Ks per 9, and walks, not walks per 9, what's the other one? Home runs per 9, above into the 80s, into the 90s, we'll get our overall up high, pretty good. Oh yeah, we got some packs. I have to go to Diamond Dynasty to get those, but look at this, 83, 81, 80. Like, these guys are high overall. Another 1-run game. Lost 1 in a row. Houston's bad too. Okay. At least somebody else is bad as us.
Jared Cannon comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 24, Jared Cannon.
Next up for the Stros, Corey Seager. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The shortstop, Corey.
I should have done that. All right, my walks per nine's already pretty high.
Stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh well.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. But this will land untouched. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple
Swing,
ways,
okay.
up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Alex Bregman goes down for out number 2 in the top of the ninth. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Baltimore rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Andrew Moore wins his 3rd of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Rogelio Armenteros pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but
Just got swept by the Red Sox. That's not gonna help. Jeez. Another 1-run game. Holy smokes. Oh, whatever. We got 9 saves already on the season. I don't know if that's... I should look at this... Or after this game, I'm going to look at the...
Jared Cannon takes the ball
league leaders
now
and see where I'm at.
Looking to close the door.
Number 24, Jared.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Omar Narvaez. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. From the stretch. Lifted in the air out to left field. Sharp is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Here's the first pitch.
Pete Alonso on the Phillies.
Alonso
Okay.
is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Cannon stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. Has been enjoying a great season, and the fans have noticed he's currently leading all American League closers in All-Star votes.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the
Didn't even
best
look.
players in
Didn't
the
even
game,
swing.
a superstar, and that's what the All-Star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on display.
Zach Peterson
So
on the
he
Phillies.
punches him
Okay.
out looking at the fastball. Pete Alonso goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. Slow roller down the third
Oh,
base
they have
line.
the shift on.
Andujar's got it,
Upset.
and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout.
Obviously, Harper's still on the Phillies. He's got a 17-year contract at this point.
I
think it's 10 years, but...
Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
The 1-1 home.
Come on now, rip.
Philly down to their last strike. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors.
All right, let's check and see where we're at with the saves. I mean, I'm not going to qualify for anything else, but... There we go. Sanu leading in batting average. Wow, that's surprising. Bo Bichette. Eloy Jimenez. Yeah, they're... There's saves. I've got 10. I'm tied for 6th. 14 saves is the most. Okay. All right. I mean, the Orioles are awful, so I'm surprising I'm even in the...
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Another one-run game. Boy, oh boy. At least I'm getting opportunities, though. 2 in a row. We like to win like 3, 4, 5 in a row, then lose 4 or 5 in a row. Oh, man. I think we're beating non-division rivals, and then we lose to our division opponents.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Jared Cannon comes out of the bullpen to shut
Seattle's
things down here in the ninth.
Opponent, so.
number 24, Jared.
All set for the bottom of the ninth, and that'll give way to the third baseman,
I don't
Patrick
care about
Wisdom.
pitching clutch.
He's set. Here it comes.
Leading off for the
There's a
Doesn't much.
strike with
Really
the
doesn't
breaking
affect
ball.
me.
baseman, number 22.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Yeah, it does, but I don't know. I don't
Batter.
like pitching
I've
clutch for
seen
some
this
reason.
0-2 count way too
I'd rather
many
increase
times.
my hits per 9,
Hittable
Ks per
pitch in the
9,
middle of the zone, you take
walks
one,
per 9 even.
slider in the
Even though it's
dirt,
already
you come
96.
unglued. Now you gotta step
Might as
out
well
of the
max
box,
that
you have
stat
no idea
out.
what's gonna happen.
Get a 99 cent.
Santana, a native of the Dominican Republic. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he
What
may
I would
end
like
up
to do
hitting
with
the
this
market this
career
winter.
mode, if
Hey,
you
this
will, or
guy's been an absolute
whatever,
solid
is
player
get
his entire
to,
big league career, and I expect
I
him
don't
to
know.
have a ton of
I want to get
suitors
the Hall
coming
of
this
Fame
offseason.
potential,
The
which I
0-2
think
once more.
I'm decently close.
Still no
but
balls and 2 strikes.
I also want to make it past my 6th season because I want to see what it's like for free agency. If you're just going to pick what team you want to play for.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back
I've never
punch-outs here to the first
ever
too
made
many
it that
faces
far.
out of the
Because like
bullpen.
6 seasons is a lot of seasons to play in
Set
one,
and the pitch.
you
Tim
know,
Lopes
I
is
guess
in with 2
a little
away
bit.
here as
But
this
as a
one
closer,
swung
I
on and
can
missed for
burn
the
through
first
these games
strike.
pretty quick.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they
Which
find
is a good
themselves
thing.
down
Being
to
a
their
starter, you
final
can,
strike tonight.
I don't know.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the
per
ball
nine, there we
game
go.
is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game.
Barely goes
the
up, though.
O's came through late, taking the lead
walks
in
per
the
nine's
eighth
almost
to secure
97.
the victory. Seth Romero gets the win in relief, his second of the year.
Your attention,
Jared
please.
Cannon takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
24, Jared Cannon.
Ready to go for the
Okay,
last half of the inning, and that'll bring Domingo
let's do hits per
Santana
nine.
into
Oh,
the
actually.
batter's box next.
The left fielder, Domingo
What is that?
Santana.
First offering on its way. He's baffled by the curve that time for a strike. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
Hey, get a good one out there, huh?
And another foul ball.
No outs.
Here's another 0-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And there's one down now. Next for Seattle, Dom Thompson-Williams. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. 0-1 the count. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 0-2 is at the knees
Doesn't
and
even
called
roll a swing
strike
at.
3. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if
Oh, hold on. What a stop. What a play. And just like that, this one is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score.